See, right now, some of y'all right now, let me say this, and I'm getting ready to close, and this is going to be somebody's prophetic breakthrough. You're thinking because you're in the backyard that God is not preparing you for greater. Because you keep thinking, I ought to be a step higher by now. But let me say this. You're getting ready to go straight from the back to the front. Bishop, nobody didn't get excited about that. But how many remember what the Bible said? He said the first shall be last and the last shall be first. He said, and you're going to be the head and not the tail. I'm going to be what? Above and not beneath. Let me say this as a strong point. Let them laugh at you while you in the field. Let them pick on you while you're in the field. Let them whisper while you're in the field. But only thing you saying down in your spirit, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I'm gonna rejoice. And see what David said, I just can't rejoice, I got to be glad. Next time you get some folk that say, I don't understand how you still smiling, how you still got joy, and I know all the stuff you dealing with, just tell them this joy that I got. I can't get nobody to talk to me right there. Just look at him and tell him this joy that I got. The world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. And that's why David said, when I found out I go through a lot of hell, he said this one scripture that I stick with all the time, the joy of the Lord. Pull your neighbor and say, neighbor, didn't I tell you the joy of the Lord is going to be your strength? So next time you go through bad news, do what the hills did. Just believe God and say what the Lord said. And the Lord said, I am blessed. You got to go back to what the Lord said. The Lord said you are healed. The Lord said you're going higher. Forget about what others are saying about you, but remember what God said about you. I don't know about you, but I got to say this for me. I'm tired of worrying about what other folks are saying about your destiny. You got to forget about what man says and go back in what God said. God said, if God be for you, then who can be against you? Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. He said, my God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all, above all, above all. He's going to do more for you this year. He's going to do more for you this year. You know why? Because David said they even set a pit up for me to fall in. But the same pit that your enemies will set for you to fall in, God said, what I'll do if you keep on standing, I'll make your enemies your footstools. Well, what do you mean you make my enemies my footstools? That means every time I gain a new enemy, Bishop, that means I keep getting closer to my destiny. Thank you, enemy, that you're talking about me right now, because I'm going a little bit higher. Thank you that you're criticizing me, because I just went a little step higher. I want somebody to believe this is your year that you're going higher. I'm going to turn this back to Bishop, and I want to say this, and I want to see how many praises I get on this. What if David had given up on himself while he was in the field? Because obviously, watch it here, his father thought the other sons were better than him. So he had to feel some rejection even from his father. But even while he was going through inner emotional rejection, God had him somewhere hiding and preparing the table, not only in the presence of his enemies, but even the ones that were in his family that thought he wasn't worthy. So David said, now that I've been rejected and overlooked, now I can go. One thing I will say this to every king and queen: God will always first put you in a rejection place. So when you go up, you don't have to worry about looking back down no more. Because you'll be able to say, oh, they saying this about me. Oh, I done been there and done that. Oh, they don't like the way I'm dressing now. Oh, I done been there and done that. They don't like the way I'm smiling. Oh, I done been there and done that. One thing I saw about David that a lot of people don't teach is this, and I'm through. When David got up, you can count how many people he brought with him. See, you got to be careful in this next season that you don't go back and pull back nothing that wasn't willing to help celebrate you. I have a saying: get rid of all the fake folk in your life. What do you mean? What's fake folk? Fake folk is folk that will not appreciate what God is doing in you. David, when he went to the next level, his level was, I was able to survive being in the worst place of my life. But out of being in the worst place of my life, my steps stayed ordered by God. My steps stayed ordered by God. Ordered. And because they stayed ordered by God, I was able to walk into the greatest season of my life. Now go prophesy to 4 people and tell them, tonight I'm starting to walk in the greatest season of my life.